Hello Ngwenya. Hello Chimaru. Our guest Vusi is here. Let's see if we can get Vusi. Yeah, Vusi is here. Vusi. I'm happy that you good people. Let us welcome Vusi. Um
Yes,
ah,
big man.
good Vusi, how are you?
I'm good and you?
We are very well. Thank you very much for asking. How's the day so far?
No, so far so good. We are still in the office.
Still in the office? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Any?
yeah, you have to work, my friend.
Oh, good. Clean bill of health.
No, all is good. I'm good. I've tested for the second time for corona. No, nothing. I'm clean.
Okay. Wow, that's nice.
Yeah.
Your players.
No, we were all good. I think there was only one that tested positive, but it's
Okay.
going back again on Wednesday to confirm if it's out or not. But we are clean. All of us were clean.
Oh, that's wonderful. We appreciate your time, Prof. Vusi. We don't take this opportunity for granted, and this is one of the moments that we'll cherish for as long as we live. That as football fans, we get to chat to one of the top PSL guys. We've been following your progress. We've been noting everything that you've been doing, but we just wanted to know you at a personal level. We wanted to know you first. Can you tell us who is Vusi?
No, look, Vusi, I just would like to welcome everyone who's with us tonight, and I appreciate their time. Taking time to know more about some of us. I think I'm who I am because of most of the supporters of football, all teams included. Let me mention names, but all the teams in the PSL, so that I don't get some questions that I'm not willing to answer today. But I appreciate everyone, every supporter that is there, especially South African football fans. I think they have shaped me to be who I am today. I'm Vusi. I'm born from a village, the same village that Penny is a councillor. I'm from that village called Nkuri in Kiani. I studied sports management and public relation. I worked for SAFA as a administrator from LFA, dealing with development to the region, SAB League, running the SAB League. And then I had a brief, then I had to work for a radio station, community radio station for a couple of years. And then I moved to Alex United as a team manager. It's where I started to explore with the communication. I started to run the pages of Alex United. And then that's where South African Football Players Union saw me. And then they took me as their media officer. And then after that, I went to Polokwane City and then Cape Town. Then I'm back doing administration of football at NFD, which is TS Sporting. That's a brief of Vusi Ntimane. But I'm made by the fans, and I'm one person who's made by the fans of South African football. They shape me every day. They give me ideas. They help me to grow every day. I know sometimes we have our arguments and everything, but I always respect and appreciate what they do and give the team support, especially me. I think they've given me support from day one until today.
You have an interesting CV. Papa Penny is your counselor. Service delivery ihamba kanjani?
Sorry?
Papa Penny
Can you hear you?
is your counselor. Can you hear me? Can you hear me,
Can you
Vusi?
hear you now what I say?
Papa Penny is your counselor. I mean, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Papa Penny is your counselor. Service delivery, how is it going? Does it deliver on time? Public
No, look,
services.
talking about, yes, at my village, I think it's one of the, I think when he came through, there was no tar road, but within 3 years, he had made sure that there's a tar road. He made sure that water is there in every street and in every household. Now he's doing project with avocados. I think it's one of the, that man, it says he doesn't know what is protocol. If you want something, you just call the president direct and tell him that I want this in my village. So it's one person who doesn't have protocol. He does things on his own way. If there's something he wants for the community, go straight. If he has to go to the minister, he goes straight. If he has to go, I think one day I went to the village. I think I saw Apollo there. The man just delivers. Whatever the community asks him to do, the man delivers whatever. So he doesn't use protocol like me and you. He goes straight. He talk to the president. He talk to the minister. He will talk to the secretary of the ANC. He will talk to anyone, anytime. If you want something, he goes straight. He doesn't use protocol. He doesn't wait for the municipal meetings or whatever. He goes straight to the minister and said, I want this to my community.
I hear that you are going to record a song with him. Is it true?
I think I don't know if I can sing. If I can sing, I think one day I can try to record, but I don't know if I can sing. The only songs I know is the football songs. Those ones. The others I don't know. I don't want to lie. I never tried singing. Maybe one day I'll sing, but not. But if Penny invites me to sing, oh, I can try, but I don't think I'm good at singing. I don't want to.
Okay, Vusi, no one is listening. Are you one of his sons?
I know. No, man. No, I'm not part of his sons. I'm not on the list. I think it's just one guy who. By the way, I once in my life for a year I managed him for a year. When he came back he was staying in Joburg mostly. So when he came back home, he said I must try to leave football and come and manage him. So I managed him for a year. I managed to get him a gig at Mapungu there. That's a festival. That's the yearly festival in Limpopo that I got for him. I think he was happy. Even now, he says I must come back and try to run his businesses and leave football, because football, he likes to say, go football.
Wow. It seems like you've got a good relationship with him. I just saw Coach Rulani paying his respect to you. You are a very popular man, Vusi.
No, man, Coach Rulani, it's for me, it's not being popular. I think Coach Rulani, for me, I take him like my brother. He's one person who helps me with anything I want, any time of the day, any advice. I think he's one person I take him like my own brother. He's a family member to me. He's one person anytime I can ask anything. I like knowing. One thing about me, I like knowing things. So if I don't understand one thing or tactics or something, I'll ask him. Definitely say, what's happening? Why are you playing fast football? Why are you doing this? And then he'll explain to me nicely. And I get to get educated every day. So with him, it's about education. Anytime I talk to him, I learn something from him. So for me, it's one of my brothers, and I really, really, really hope that one day his dream will come true, that to work, or my dream will come true to work with him one day, just hopefully. But don't even go and break news tomorrow and say Coach Rulani is going to TS Sporting. No. not now, but in the future, definitely.
Definitely. A lot of people that they are hoping and praying that you guys work together somewhere. Tell me, Tony Silva's letter, Tony Silva's open letter. Who wrote that letter?
No, to be honest, that letter was written by a journalist. I don't know which one, but one of the journalists, honestly, whoever he is, he knows who wrote it. Definitely, I can't, I mean, they say now I'm a general manager, I must try to behave. So I won't mention the name, but I know who wrote it. And I definitely know, and I'm sure about that because some of the players that I usually communicate with, they told me before even that letter was out that hey, there's one letter that is coming. Your father Pito will be in fire very soon. So I knew someone, and I know who wrote it definitely. But I'll take that secret to the grave. But whoever wrote it knows himself or herself. We won't exclude a female or male, but someone wrote it.
Vusi, you worked as a media officer for a very long time. How did it start? I mean, you explained that you were at Alex United. From Alex United, you went to Players Union, but professional football, you're joining a football club, you work as a media officer. How did it come through?
No, look, I think from Alex United, I think I used to run my Manipuri games through social media and informing everyone. I think I'm the first one on that year when I started to start recording goals, how many goals were scored the whole tournament, who is the top goal scorer from game one, and start to record those things and put it on social media and how many games. I think people started to see my work, especially when it comes to information. And then as I moved to Alex United, I think the Players Union, they said I must come and help them. I think I tried at Players Union in difficult condition, but I tried. And then Polokwane City, I think the man, I don't know where he came from, Mr. Johnny Mukhaladi, he came and he said to me, come and join my team. I want you to help rebrand my team to be, because people know that there's Polokwane City, but they don't really know what we do, what is happening with Polokwane City, and try to create whatever you can to make sure that the team is known. I think within a season, we're able to attract a sponsor, 2 sponsors, that was Translux and also Limpopo Tourism that were able to get as a sponsor. I think they were giving them enough money to survive. Even that sponsorship is a 5-year sponsorship that I signed with them. I think they're still using the same sponsor, Limpopo Tourism, and it helped because all the teams in Limpopo from there, they used they're helping through the government with Limpopo Tourism. Limpopo Tourism. I think every team in Limpopo now are sponsored, especially those in the PSL. They have been offered the same amount of money with the same people. I think me and Morgan Mamila, we had a role to play on that to make sure that those teams benefit.
Vusi, you are telling us about the role that you played at Polokwane City. Where's the password?
No, look, the issue of the password, I think people need to, for the first time, they need to know. I think I'm very professional. Those who have worked with me, any player that have worked with me, they know very well how professional I am. I think I left everything. I gave them everything to use. But no one want to use it. I think one day the chairman told me that, no, maybe you must tweet for us where you are there at Cape Town because no one knows how these things work. So I think they didn't employ anyone to do the job. So the password is there. They know it's in the file in the same laptop. And I was using because you use an email there. So I'm using the same email, the team, which is info@polokwanecity.co.za. I think if you want to do, you can change the password with that email. So it's easy to do. There's nothing hidden. It's just that people, they just wanted to create something out of nothing. I think they just wanted to have a go at me, and I took it as a joke. at first, but I can see everyone now is convinced that I left with the password. I didn't leave with the password. You can't do that as a professional. I think you need to be very professional. Wherever you live, you need to leave a legacy, and that will last forever. I think unfortunately they didn't have anyone to continue with the work that we try to do as a team. I think if they get someone, I think it will continue. There's nothing special about me. It's just a matter of me and them. We couldn't agree on the following season in terms of the of whatever salaries and everything. But I have to leave and get an opportunity. Actually, Cape Town City has been they've been bothering me for a couple of years, so I had to go and join them. Unfortunately, family issues came in, and I have to come back. But I think I still have unfinished business in Cape Town.
Wait, before you get to Cape Town, Vusi, I will call you the pioneer of Twitter banter, club versus club. How did other clubs receive your banter?
Oh, look, at first it was very difficult. Even fans were insulting me every day. Every day I will get insult. Sometimes on my personal phone, I'll be insulted. I will be called names, stupid, unprofessional. But I get used to it, and then in time I will understand. So with teams, I think one story that beat verse when I call them dragons, the dragons I fire. I think I didn't really take it serious. I was called by Mr. George Mukhosi, and he was like, Vusi, stop playing. You see, don't disrespect me like that. And the man was so serious, and I couldn't hold myself. I started laughing, and he dropped the call. And one day we played against the Feds. You know what he said? He said, today we're gonna beat you for the fact that you called us boys. So the man he took it so serious with his, but the players of Vets, they were even laughing about it in the game, and after the game also, they even laughed. And then one player that always supported me, I don't want to lie, and he was not active that time. That's Andile Jali. I think there's one player who will every day when he wakes up in the morning, he will say, "Kanto kulumani libao." You see, that's one player who will say, bashaya kancane namhlanje. Why ngashayi laba black? Then tomorrow he says, why ngashayi laba yellow kancane? You see, those kind of players, they encourage me to do more. And even people around me, I think even some of the journalists, I know some, they started to get jealous and start forming some WhatsApp group to discredit whatever I was doing, and started writing articles about unprofessionalism and what. And they never won, because there's nothing wrong I did. What I did is to make sure that we create conversation amongst fans, and also create that banter issue, and also make sure that everyone is interacting with his fans. I was trying to interact with fans, but I couldn't do it alone, because Polokwane City was not having that so many fans. So I had to go after other teams so that you can start talking to me, so that the team can grow. So by that way, I think we achieved what we wanted to achieve as Polokwane City.
Are you surprised that your nickname is Ma Orange?
No, I'm not surprised. I think when I arrived there, the kit was already orange. So I have to say something. So I in every interview that I do, I will talk about oranges, because because people remember the colors. They didn't like that color. Any fan in South Africa will criticize the jersey, the color, and everything. So I have to sit down and think how I'm gonna answer this one. So after calling ourselves the Orange Army, and the oranges and everything, and I think people started to like the color, and then now I was surprised even fans starting to inbox me. They're looking for jersey, they want to buy, so I started to see that it's about how you approach the issue. So they didn't like the color, but they didn't know what is behind the color. Remember, the chairman is from Limpopo, obviously, And one thing common about Limpopo is oranges. There's oranges all over Limpopo, especially in the side of Tzaneen. So when you talk about oranges, you're talking about something from the province. So you not need to be ashamed about it, about the oranges. So I think I started to use the name more and more in the interviews, and people get to